Hello and welcome to the APTA 2021 National Championships, sponsored by the APTA national sponsors Viking, Fusion, Upswing Health, and My Paddle, and local sponsors Investors Bank, Celebrity Motorcar, the Fort Athletic Club, Elm City Communications, and Riley Green Mountain Platform Tennis Courts. We are live from the Canoe Brook Country Club in Summit, New Jersey, on the APTA network presented by eNet Live. I'm Jerry Viant, along with Lauren Mendel, bringing you the women's final between Liz Cruz and Gabby Nicolescu, and the number one seeds, Floor Harnish and Anna Maria Zabori. Cruz and Nicolescu, two-time national champions together, 2018, 2019. And Cruz also won in 2015 with Anna Brazova. And Gabby Nicolescu also won in 2016 with Martina Ondrekova. Florentina Harnish won the Nationals in 2017 with Annika Hooper. And that's Lisa Rudloff in the chair introducing the players.
In the Ag Court from Westport, Connecticut, Anna Maria Zabori. To my left, in the Deuce Court, from Norwalk, Connecticut, Gabriela Nicolescu. And the Ad Court from Trumbull, Connecticut, Liz Cruz. Hanish Zabori won the toss and elected to serve.
All right, so head-to-head, Cruz and Nicolescu are up 2-1. Having won the last two tournaments they played in, Lauren, the Frozen Tundra Open and March 2 Nationals. So they're hot going into this match. Why don't we talk about the Viking keys?
Greg.
So here we have the Viking keys to victory for Cruz Nicolescu. They need to handcuff Zabori. They don't want to let her get her free-flowing game going. Move Hanish around. If you look, if you didn't know, you could probably tell that Hanish is going to have a baby in a few months. So good idea to move her around, see how that goes. And they have to be aggressive. You know, they got a little passive in the match, and it was a struggle. Lost the second set. So that's what they need to do, stay aggressive.
Yeah, their style of play is really just to hit big, and they kind of back down a little bit. And I agree with you. We don't know how much Zabori's going to cover for Harnish. Maybe there's a little bit of, second guessing and cause some confusion.
We can switch it every 5 or whenever you want, as long as everybody
keys
agrees
to victory
to it.
for Cruz Nicolescu.
Say it again.
In the last match, we found him.
That's perfectly fine, and we can make the decision.
What's happening with?
You don't have to make it now.
Just waiting to hear what Lisa Rudloff is saying to the players.
We can start with a new one if you like.
I think they're still, Lauren, I think they're staying with what she said in the semifinals, where they'll change the balls on 7, but if all 4 players want a new ball, they can ask for it. Okay, back to Harnish Zabori. They have to serve well. When they serve well, they have that 1-2 punch, and they need to play with control and patience and not go too big too soon. Just be willing to stay out there. And the third one is just be creative, because Zabori is very creative. She's a shot maker. We expect to see behind the back, between the legs, and she is just probably the most creative player out there on the women's tour. So fun to watch. I expect hoping for a really high quality match. All 4 players are super talented. They're all teaching professionals. Liz Cruz is the rackets director at the Patterson Club in Connecticut, and Gabby Nicolescu is also at the Patterson Club.
Sorry, getting you wet. Take this one. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Much better.
Okay, here's the draw. So you see how both of these teams made it to the finals. It was really smooth sailing for both of them till the semifinals, and they both had tough 3-set matches this afternoon. Here we go.
You've got Zabori serving first for the team. It's Anna Maria Zabori serving. Florentina Hanisch at net in the yellow.
Both these teams, Jerry, have a similar dynamic where the deuce
30
player
love.
is really the steady setup player, calmer personality-wise, emotionally, and the ad
40
court
love.
player is the sort of the firebrand, the person who makes things happen.
Yeah, they're the risk takers.
Whoops.
40-15.
Both players played the semi-finals over at the Montclair Golf Club. And they've just got in their cars and come over. It's probably about a 25-minute drive. Have a chance to get something to eat. Change of clothes, of course. Playing under very tough conditions at their semi-final match against Monaco Gabbia. Was
Game,
the
Hanisch
court was
Zabori,
very
one
wet. There's a
love.
lot of hydroplaning. There was a lot of, quick points, but it was an emotional roller coaster ride. I mean, it was could have gone either way. And also the same thing for Cruz Nicolescu. I mean, they had a tough battle against a very, very solid Cooper Mullenville.
Well, that last point was longer than I think any point we saw in the semifinal match again with Hanisch and Zabori. So that's a good sign that maybe the court's playing better now. This court here.
Yeah, I saw the the player. They were out there with the towels and drying the court down. So first game on the board, hold for Hanisch Zabori. This is Liz Cruz serving.
Wait, sorry. Anna said, hold on. Sorry.
So Anna Zabori has a mitt on. Actually, I believe it might be a sock. Keeping her grip dry. Smart move.
Well, she might need
15
another
love.
one. That looked like she completely lost control of the paddle.
It took off, didn't it?
That's a nice return. Played an outball there.
15-all.
15-all.
Nice.
That's what
15-30.
Zabori does so well. She's moving forward and she doesn't try to go for too much too soon.
$30-all.
That's the nice down the line.
30-40.
Against Nicolescu. You saw Nicolescu's already in the middle of the court, and Hanisch was able to go down her line.
Moving to the middle, right as that serve hits the
Deuce.
court.
Come on.
Advantage Cruz. Game, Cruz Nicolescu,
Right.
1-all.
Good hold by Cruz. So I don't see any skipping on the court, Lauren, so far, although we haven't had too many overheads.
No, but there seems to be an unusual number of errors by a big margin, so I'm wondering if that's a factor.
Love 15.
manage themselves out there. You know, it always takes those first few games to just settle in.
Yeah.
They haven't played at this club before
I got it. Help.
in the Nationals, that is. Of course, they have been here. Canoe Brook has hosted many tournaments. They seem putting Sabori on the left.
That's that one wide.
Love 30.
Yours is good. Yours good. I go. Yours.
You see,
I go.
and here, Flora Harnish is calling
good.
the overheads. It's an I go, and a yours.
Yours. Yours. I don't know. No. Got it.
I think it was going in.
I think she had to take it, yeah.
Yours, Anna.
You're not
gotta go.
100% sure.
Yours. Yours. Bounce.
15:30.
The bit's coming off.
No. 15:40.
One of our keys, Lauren, was they serve well.
Bounce. It's good. I go. Yours is good.
Nice lob by Nicolescu, opening up the court wide, pulling Zabori all the
30-40.
way out into the alley. Chance for a break.
Game. Cruz Nicolescu, they lead 2-1. First set.
Lauren, like Canoe Brook staff, we want to give a shout out to Ken and Jacob and all the amazing staff at Canoe Brook who have just worked really hard to put this event together, and really tough trying weather conditions today. Obviously, they've made a million adjustments. We really appreciate everything that they have done for us to be able to pull this event off and stream as well. We saw the guys out, drying the courts with the towels in the men's final. Thankfully, it looks like it stopped raining right now. All right, so this is Gabby Nicolescu serving.
Guys. Love 15.
Come on, Gabby! Go, Gabby!
Love 30.
Got it!
Love 40.
That's a terrific
Wow,
shot, Ben.
that was a beautiful shot.
$15.40.
That's 5:40 Nicolescu serving.
30-40. Game, Hanish Sabori, 2-all.
That's the
15 love.
combination. Sabori's got that kick serve down the tee. When you get pulled out that wide, you really, if you don't have a spot to go cross court there, you really want to throw up the lob because Hanish is looking to volley behind.
And you really have no chance. I mean, who's all the way on the
15 all.
outside of the court. You have no chance to get that.
See Cruz waiting. She likes, Miss Cruz is in the do side. She likes to hit her backhand off the deck. Right now they're taking her out of the play, which is interesting. It's working everything over to Nicolescu.
In the last match we saw that Cruz Nicolescu played, it was the opposite. Nicolescu was being taken out of the play.
Yes.
30-15.
But I think if Zabori is confident with her overhead placement and she can get that ball into the screen, Hanish can stay just still at net and handle the volleys. But
30
nice
all.
rip by Nicolescu. Found the right hip. All right, good angle here. See Hanish Zabori switching at net, putting Zabori on the left. But
30-40.
it's a little bit of the Achilles heel. She's outside of the service box and she really should be hitting that ball back deeper and slower in the court, not go for such an angle. Oh, well done, well done.
Game, Cruz Nicolescu, they lead 3-2. We'll switch balls, ladies.
Nicolescu is just so good in those close volley rallies.
Yep.
Can you up Lauren's volume a little bit? Hear the sound of that drive. Nice placement on the lob there, through the middle. That is just a fantastic overhead. And I had said it in the semifinals match, Zabori has been working hard on her overhead. She's really turning her shoulder now a lot more. She's letting that ball drop, and her preparation is the same. So you can't tell if she's going to go side back, or if she's going to go back to the singles line deep purple dot, or that sneaky little overhead to the deuce side hits the singles line. A lot of racket skills on that court.
And a lot of good reflexes in hand.
No.
15 all.
Nicolescu, as well as having the big roller, heavy roller, Lauren, she's also got that undercut, you know, that slice and that combination sometimes, you know, it makes you second guess.
Heavy. It's a heavy ball.
15-30.
Here, anything Zabori can get in her shoulder height, she just thumping it.
30 all.
All.
No. 40-30.
Every once in a while, Hannes will start to guide the ball in her forehand, and that's what that looks like. She has to really commit to hitting it.
Deuce.
Good placement.
Advantage Zabori.
Nice lob by this Cruz off of a difficult shot.
Yeah, it was hard to even get it, let alone hit such a good lob.
Deuce.
You can see the court drying there, Lauren, the deuce side, the singles line there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good sign.
I mean, the points have been good.
Yeah.
Seems like they have a pretty good surface to work with.
Yep. Looks like they got good traction. This ball's not hydroplaning.
I saw it wide. I saw it wide.
Our umpire, Lisa Rudloff, who's the
Advantage
director of
Zabori.
Rugby Sports at the
I saw it wide.
Country Club on Long Island.
And she's a very knowledgeable and
I saw
decisive
it wide.
umpire. She's the head of the APTA Rules Committee.
Yes. And of course, former two-time national finalist.
With our friend, Liz Jaffe.
Deuce.
Yes. What was that, 2012?
11 and 12?
Something in there.
Great pickup.
Always
by
looking
Zabori.
to move to the middle of the court. She just loves to pick up that return of serve.
Now, I think the difference,
Advantage
I think
Cruz?
that Cruz and Nicolescu are probably a little relieved that, you know, Zabori, you have to, if you can weather her shots, she will give you some errors, which they weren't getting in their last round.
I saw that good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Okay, can you stop putting pressure every single time you play on referees? Just once. Stop talking to referees all the time.
For Harnish serving.
There it is again. It's just so good.
Overhead again, Lawrence. We got to actually, can we grab that on replay, because it's really a good thing to learn from, where you're seeing she's letting that ball drop. She's obviously coming from a tennis background, where in the beginning she would reach right up and snap down, but now
Floor.
she's
Floor, I lost the score for a
setting
sec.
her
Please give me the
paddle.
score. Excuse me?
30 love.
3 all?
Yeah, 30 love. No.
30 love.
It's not 3 all. 30 love. Yeah.
30 love.
30 love.
Game score.
I thought you were asking on the set.
Game score.
30 love,
Set score.
3 all.
Set
No,
score.
it's not 3-0, it's 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah. Two serving.
2-4.
2 serving.
2-4.
30 love.
There we go.
Got it.
Bringing Liz Cruz in. She's taking the drive, which is what we didn't see a lot of in the semifinals. She wasn't
30,
stepping up
15.
as much. So good to take the shot. It's there.
Come on. 30 all.
Real chance here. 30 all. 2-4. Rescue Cruz.
I got it. I go. Bounce, bounce, Anna. Yeah.
That was long. Got an inch.
Right here.
40, 30.
Come back, come back. You. Come on.
Good hands by Liz Cruz.
You. Shoot. Come on. Out wide.
Just a good point by Hana Sabori.
Wow, Lauren, you can feel how important this match means to all four players, and Lisa Rudloff is doing a great job.
I would like to.
She's got control. She understands the emotions. She understands, how important it is.
Anna. Confirming 5-2, correct? 5-2. 3-4. 4-3. Thank you.
This match early on has a very high degree of intensity to it.
4-3.
It is
4
the
serving 3.
Nationals.
And it is the finals.
It is. Or 3.
Come on.
15 love.
Shoot.
'Liz Cruz in the deuce side. She's just a very solid all-round player. Doesn't have any real weaknesses.
30
Her
love.
biggest strength is just her tenacity,
Please study low.
her mental
30 love.
toughness.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Great partner. She's in every point. She's got that quiet confidence. She never gets down on herself. She's always
Yes.
picking up her partner. And as you said, even killed.
Thirty 15.
I got you. You. Got enough.
40 15.
Points for 5-3.
Show me. Here. Where I'm serving. Here. No. Here. Yep.
Just better make sure we're on the same page. That was good.
And I want you to show me the signal I want.
So good. So good.
I mean, The first volley
Game
was
Cruz
good. The
Nicolescu,
second
they
volley was
lead
great.
5-3.
So, Laura, we got a lot of people watching, and just a shout out to the crew from the Chatham group. They're the ones that have been hosting the watch party since the live streaming started. We know there's a lot of people that have enjoyed watching the live streaming over the season, and we're happy to be able to bring you the nationals.
Yes. Come on.
Love 15.
No, that was long.
Love 30.
Yes. I got you. Get back. Okay. Say something, Liz.
That just bit, right? That bit the screen and stopped.
15-30.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I got it. Okay. Yeah, you. I got it.
That's a good paced overhead there by Harnish as she was pulled deep in the box. She took the pace off, gave herself time.
15-40.
That hurts. She's had the opportunity to hit that shot. Want to be a
Now
little
that
bit
gives-
closer to the net. No weight going forward.
I was wrong. Game in first
Swap the
set.
game,
Cruz
and it's the first
Nicolescu,
set.
6-3.
Sure, other companies make platform tennis balls. Viking makes the #1 ball in the game. The player's clear choice, the Viking ball. Extra duty advanced flocking process promotes proven longer wear and provides the perfect texture for maximum ball spin and control. High-end proprietary rubber compound has the softest feel and most consistent bounce. The official ball of the national championships, the official ball of the Grand Prix series.
All right, so 6-3, Lauren. A couple of unforced errors there from Zabori. So I think you need just to tighten that up, but the tenacity of Cruz and Nicolescu, you could feel it from the get-go. I mean, they're dialed in.
You can. This is the 15. So it's up to you. I'm fine with changing it if you guys want to start a new set. Want to start new set, new ball?
It looks like they're going to keep going because we'd missed it.
Hey,
Sorry.
knock it off up there. Boy, oh boy.
Yep.
Anyway, so Lauren, as we were saying, Cruz Nicolescu dialed in. Very few unforced errors. Look very comfortable right now. Get caught up right up in that
That's 15.
speed of play, you know. Getting turned around, you just want to throw up a high lob, get yourself
Love 30.
regrouped. Nice rep by Zabori.
Okay,
It's
chance for
important, Harnish Zabori, if they get this game, change the momentum, because Cruz and Nicolescu, when they get ahead, they're tough to stop.
15-30.
although they were ahead in their semifinal match and then lost the second set.
I got you. I like it. I look kind of
30 all.
this one.
Hannah's telling Zabori she likes it. Go for it.
Just aim a
There you
little
go.
higher.
Let's go.
40-30.
Gotta get your weight moving forward. You gotta step into that ball, especially, you know, as we said, it's a heavy ball. Temperature's a little bit cooler.
Game
Cruz
for
and
Nicolescu,
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 their
they
net
lead
positioning
1-0.
is so good. They're
Second
shutting
set.
down all the high percentage areas. So Harnish Zabori need to open up the court more. Lob down the line, lob cross court, hit their return to serves down the line. You've got to stop Nicolescu cutting across. She likes to go as soon as the ball bounces on the serve. She likes to cut across. You got to keep her honest.
Yeah, Hannes was hitting some returns down the line at the beginning, but it just looks like Gabby's on that volley now before almost the second they hit the return.
Nice serve.
15 love.
You can hear people in the crowd giving some encouragement.
Thirty love.
I think it's raining harder again. I mean, she didn't even have a play on either of those. It looked like.
Right, that ball kind of skipped off.
You.
30-15.
Let's go, guys. You.
Oh, yes.
40-15.
There you saw the skip. Have no chance on that. I mean, you gotta let it hit the back screen, but then it just kind of took off.
There you go.
That was long. I saw that long. 40-30. Juice.
I mean, it's hard there like Zabori because she's so streaky. I mean, at some point she's going to stop missing all these balls and making them, and you have to make sure as her opponent you're ready for that. But right now she's having
Advantage
bad patch.
Nicolescu.
Good serve there.
Juice.
Good deep
Advantage
lobs by Liz
Nicolescu.
Cruz, keeping them out of the service box and really forcing Harnish backwards.
That's been my favorite part of the weather today. All the second chances have been on the same ball.
The swing and the miss.
The swing and the
Get it
miss.
back. Yep.
Strike one.
I
Go
keep
for
saying
strike two.
that's the practice swing.
Advantage Zabori.
Get any kind of spin on those shots now. You can see
Game
it's
Hannes
just it's
Zabori.
not
Games
playable.
are 1-all. Second set. 1-all.
Again, Gabby Nicolescu making sure they're on the same page. Oh, great hands by Cruz.
She got a clap.
15
Right
love.
there. It's very hard to control that way.
Wait, here?
Certainly would have beat it, so it's probably a fair wage.
30 love.
Anish do a good job of handling those rollers in the corner, getting down low.
I
40 love.
Not
Here?
the shot. She's trying to get something going. You know, if she can make that shot, aim for the middle of the court. You know, but when you've got that skidding in your head, if you don't lob well enough,
Game Cruz Nicolescu. They lead 2-1. Second set and one
start
set to love.
second guessing which shots.
I'll tell you, Hana Sabori we're lucky to hold at love 1 because this could easily be 3 love right now, and they're still very much in it.
Anish is serving 1-2, second set. 2021 National Championships at the Canoe
Love
Country Club
15.
in New Jersey. Big shout out to the National Tournament Committee, Greg Morgan, Hattie Hogan, and Drew Broderick, who put this together at short notice.
Love 30.
32 draws, men's and women's championships, and everything ran smoothly with all the things that were thrown at them. And a lot of executive decisions to make. The weather was really a tough one. Kudos to them. That's a great shot. You can see the depth of where Zabori is standing on the court, hitting
Love
those
40.
overheads.
And that last one, you saw it just sat high enough in the back screen for Nicholas to hit down on it and force the volley error.
Bounce center.
15-40.
Okay.
That's the spin of Zabori's overhead, jumping off the
30-40.
paddle.
He's like, oh my god.
Game Cruz Nicolescu. They lead 3-1. Second set.
Trying to help her partner out there. And just a little too much. Cruz Nicolescu looking very strong and confident, Lauren.
They are. Again, I go back to, I think that Cooper Mullenville prepared them well for this match because they just didn't get any unforced errors in that match. So this feels easier for them.
Yeah, they had to hit so many balls in that semifinal.
3, calm down a little bit.
Love
Got
15.
caught up in the speed there. It was very exciting.
Oh, yes.
By the time she saw it, Nicolescu took off.
Love 30.
Smart shot down the line. Must hold game, I
That was,
think,
yeah, you
for
can even see the mark.
Hannah
Must break.
Sabori.
A must break. A
Love
must
40.
break game. Now it's love 40. 3 break points.
Here. Watch.
Game Hannah Sabori.
Got the reaching
Here's
error, opened up the
Nicolescu,
court
lead
nicely
3-2.
down the line, got them to switch at net, and then
Another new ball.
hit the shot down the line, and they're asking for a new ball.
Oops, sorry.
The microphone must be right there by the
New
door.
ball, ladies.
It's a loud door.
Haven't really seen a whole lot of building the points, Lauren. You know, part of the function is the court, the conditions.
Taking one. Taking one.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
I know.
Bori's taking a practice serve with the new ball.
Ready?
Love
This Cruz's
15.
favorite shot, that big two-handed drive, especially off the back screen. If she can get that ball above her shoulders, she really goes for it. Oh, great angle there.
15 all.
You saw the ball skip. I mean, you can't block lob that at all.
No, and you have no chance of getting out of the screen either. You're done.
So it takes away a tactic of lobbing low to try to get a
30,
down up
15.
overhead on the attack. You've got to lob really high and deep, or not at all, because anything short like that with somebody who's got the ability to spin the ball
30 all.
makes it not playable. That's the kind of errors that Sabori, she's just got to put that ball back in play.
She's hit 2 winners and 2 errors. It's all been on her paddle this game, Sabori.
Nice dig by Nicolescu out that corner.
Yeah, Cruz said all day, but she didn't really have all day.
Come on! Let's go. We can do this. Come on.
30 40.
Nice deep lob by Nicolescu. Again, pulling Zabori out of the service box, and Zabori's just rushing that overhead just a little bit.
Point for
Nice
4-2.
puts with unbelievable.
Ooh.
Talk about a delete button, Lauren.
Deuce.
Right? That never happened. Give me the ball. I want to serve right now.
Hang on.
All right.
Deuce.
Nicolescu's telling Cruz, let it go. If she jumps out that way, she'll cover her.
I go.
Wait, let.
And it, something
court?
flew out, something came on the court, I don't know what it was. Close,
That was a little scary.
yeah.
Not a lot of court to work with there, but she made it.
You got it too.
Ah, what a close by Hanish. Nice get.
No. I go. Stay there, stay there. Back, Hannah. Yours is good.
Make that ball skip. See, Harnish is getting a little bit more
Advantage
involved in the
Zabori.
net play. And a point to tie it up for 3-all.
Go, Sana. Go. Come on, I'll be right there.
Big hold,
Game
big hold,
Hanish
Jerry,
Zabori,
after being
3-all,
down break
second
point.
set.
You say you good?
Yeah, I'm freezing, but I'm good. I'm good. Balls, I think I have 2 left. Yeah.
See the windy conditions here. See the wind screens blowing. This is really, the challenge there. Not only playing the opponents, but they've also got the weather to contend with.
15 love.
Here. No, that was long. That was long.
Long. 30 love.
Here.
It's a low ball below the level of the net to try to make a tough shot to go for.
You. I got it.
Harnish doing a good job in the corner there, handing that roller. Nicolescu.
You switch. I got it. You, that's good. Come here. Come on!
Well, so this kind of
40
weather,
love.
Lauren, takes out one of the pattern plays that Harnish likes too, is to lob high and deep and
40
call
love.
the blitz behind it.
40
But
love.
40-15.
really can't get
I
that
have 40
play in
love.
here.
40 love, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Not seeing any of the normal blitz moves.
Don't place it!
40-15.
Don't place it. Come on. Here.
Zabori moved Cruz over and then was able to find her forehand volley.
Come on!
Game Cruz Nickel. They lead
Cruz
4-3.
with that grip
Second
has
set.
got that little bit of a slider serve, and you saw the ball just skipped and didn't come up. So Cruz Nicolescu up 4-3. Second set. Won the first set 6-3.
4-3 Cruz Nicolescu. Fifteen love.
Thank you.
She's lucky to stay back. Woo! She's lucky to get her paddle on that ball. You can really see the ball skipping now, Lauren.
Yeah.
Him. You. I got it. You. No.
30-15.
Just leading backwards. No, she's got to wait one more ball. And Cruz Nicolescu just keeping the pressure.
Every point now is so big, Jerry.
14.
Boy, really gusty, brutal conditions that these players are playing
Dean
in right
Hanish
now. Look
Sabori, 4-all.
just windy, rainy, and these all four players are dialed in.
Ah, love it.
15 love.
Talk about find a way, Lauren. Right? You almost just want to just stand there and bunt it back. Like,
It's that fine line between doing that and winning the point. You know, you have to find a happy medium.
Nice shot.
That went in?
I think so.
15-30.
5:30. And you can see Hanish trying to dig in there, keep her balance. You see the water coming off of the back screen.
You. No.
40-30.
Just brutal conditions, Lauren, for the players, and also a shout out to our live streaming crew at eNet. They're doing everything they can to get these cameras back up. They've been knocked out. The weather is affecting them. Got one camera angle here right now. They're working on the others, but
Game
a little
Cruz
bit of
Nicolescu.
frustration there.
They lead 5-4, second set. And 1 set to
A
love.
little bit of frustration there from Sabori.
It's frustrating. You can't play your best paddle in conditions like this. You just have to fight through it and try to find the best game for the day. And it's just so frustrating, especially
Yeah,
in a big
it's-
situation like this.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And they're all such great shot makers, and they're all such great athletes, and you're just not able to play that
good.
way in
I'm
these
good.
kind of conditions.
And they
So
ask it
you got to
in a minute.
dig in. You got to manage yourself.
Okay, it's 5-4 for Cruz Nicolescu.
Hang on. This is the last game. This is the 5th game with this ball. So last game with this ball.
All right, Sabori serving. See if she can tie up this match at 5-all.
I go.
love.
This game tests your patience at the best of times. And especially now in these kind of conditions. Just got to be willing to hit one more ball, one more ball.
Got it. Ah! Short. You. Sorry.
Yep.
30-15.
See Nicolescu just leaning backwards, just trying to pick up that shot.
It just slides too much in the rain, that cut shot. You want to avoid giving it to your opponents at all costs.
Right, you can't let it go into the screen like that. I mean, there's just, it's taking off.
40-15.
Yes.
40-15.
Yep.
You.
It was a great game.
Yep,
These
that
are
was-
5-all.
That was a huge hold.
5-all.
So you can see the guys are trying to get this overhead
new ball?
camera, back, so we have another
New ball.
view.
15. We're done.
They're going to switch balls now.
Yeah, they'll never be so happy to get a new ball. Right. But again, I see the heater doing its job there by the singles line, right where Nicolescu was. I would just love to see the rest of this match be able to play it out where they can all, get there, keep the ball on the pad all long and have some strategy. Cruz Nicolescu's great court positioning.
15 love.
Cruz really straddles that center line and has her backhand volley ready when the ball goes into Harnish's corner. They make you have to hit low percentage shots.
That one took off too.
30 love.
Yeah. Cruz comes underneath her overhead as well. Skips and takes off. That's a good lob. Pulling her back out of the service box. You see Cruz immediately moves to the middle of the
40
court
love.
and shuts down that high percentage area. When it
Yeah,
goes
because
into
that lob to way, way, way back. Harnish had a good look at it. 40 love.
Game Cruz Nicolescu. They lead 6-5. Second set.
Okay. For this kind, you have to serve to stay in it. They did an admirable job last time.
Yeah, see, Harnish. Good job. Just trying to keep the energy up, stay positive. Serving to try to get her team into a tiebreak.
Love 15.
Big serve.
15 all.
Another good serve.
Oh, good eye. Oh,
30-15.
there's that spin again. The spin of the overhead on the block lob. If you're not stepping forward, it's going to go wide. It's really hard to keep that ball in the court. Oh,
Oof,
Too
did a
bad.
little split
30
there.
all.
yeah. Again, that's Nicolescu's putting the spin on the ball that's causing that.
Yeah, you really want to be at the net right now.
Well done! Go!
40-30.
Oh man, let's get that on the highlight reel. That
Hanish
I mean,
Sabori,
that's
6 all.
that's a flash of her talent. I mean, she was heading heading one way, kind of jumped up and just dropped the ball dead. She has unbelievable hands. All right, tiebreak.
Great serving by Hanish.
Yes, yes.
Under a
very
lot of
brave.
pressure. Yep.
Very brave. Every point is important right now.
I've really felt that whole set.
What'd you say? You kind of broke up.
I said I felt like this whole set, every point has felt important.
Yeah.
And now, like you said, it's a tiebreaker, so they're doubly important.
Tiebreaker.
A little roller in the rain.
0.
Off the
Hanish
back foot,
Sabori.
cross court, low percentage third, like routine. That's that creative shot making that we talked about in the Viking Keys. She brings out, those two, the drop volley and the last point, and then that one.
It's like we said, she goes in bunches. Errors, then winners, and you just have to be able to weather it.
No, come on!
1 all.
Nice, right on top of the net.
Come on!
2-1. Cruz Nicolescu.
Cruz did a good job there. That was not an easy get. There was just one more ball back, and you never know what's going to happen.
Well, that's for sure. It's like Mr. Sabori.
2-1, Cruz Nicolescu.
You! I got you.
Good lobs.
Switching in there, putting Nicolescu on the left. She likes to hit that roller into the deuce side.
3-1. Cruz, Nicolescu. Three-one. Here, yeah.
Here.
Here. Yes, 3-1. That was good. It was inside the line.
The ball mark is here because it's a wet ball.
It's inside the line.
Ball.
I saw it good.
It was 3 inches
It
out.
was inside the line.
3 inches is the ball mark. It's a fuzzy ball and it's wet.
I understand, but I saw it inside the line. That could be a different mark, Abby.
That was not a close call. That was 3 inches out.
3-2. Cruz, Nicolescu.
All right, so players are making their own calls, but if asked, the umpire's decision is final. So 2-3.
Yours, it's good, it's good. Yours. I go. Yours. 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 Yours is good. Yours. That's good. Yours. Bouncing. Nice, Sana!
That's a lot of really good controlled overheads there.
Good control, good pace, good spin.
Gets that final one that pops wide. I've seen that pretty much all day today.
So good.
4-3. Hannes Sabori.
Keep breathing, Lauren.
Right there.
They all need to brush up a little bit on how to play a tiebreaker. They're confused.
Anish did a fabulous job of staying composed through that,
5-3.
chasing that ball and
Anish
turning around
Sabori.
and not overhitting. That would have been very tempting to give it a big swing, but she really controlled herself and picked her spot.
Long. Let's go, Anna.
Set points for Hannes Sabori.
Sabori.
Five points in a row for Hannes Sabori.
Talk about managing the moment.
Second
Wow.
set. Hannes Sabori, 7-6.
Oh, another roller coaster ride going. We're going to be back for a third set. So we are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back here on the APTA Network, presented by eNet Live for the third set The women's finals championship is
have
on
one.
the line.
So probably need another sleeve.
The new athletes come up with new ways and new strategies to try and play the sport. It used to be played in a very traditional type of style, but now there are about 6 or 7 different service styles, many different ways you can attack or play a point, and it's just an exciting new territory that the sport has gone into.
I'm Florentina Hanisch, and this is my paddle.
All right, welcome back. We are in about to start the third set of the women's final between Liz Cruz and Gabby Nicolescu and Flor Hanisch and Ana Maria Zabori. And Lauren, this has been really a tense match from the get-go.
Yeah, from the very beginning. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
It started out with that 5, and you know, it's under really difficult conditions. They've had rain, they've had a lot of wind. I mean, so much so that our cameras have been knocked out. Thanks to
Oh, I don't know.
He'd been out there in the rain.
We need somebody tall.
Managed to get us this camera back. We've been looking at a 6-foot view for most of the match, but we've got the jib shot back.
I just need another sleeve of okay. Yeah, perfect. Another sleeve of balls, yeah.
All right, and it looks like the court is drying up. I really, really pray for the court to get dry, not have any more rain, so the players can really build some point, and
Are we
we can really see the talent
With the live
and
stream?
strategy.
It was about 2 minutes, yeah.
Are you good to go? I'll take one.
Just hold those for a second.
Players are ready to go, obviously. They
let's go,
don't want
Anna.
to sit around too long. So Bori's taking a practice serve, and she's ready to go.
Ooh,
Right, and the feeling should be the match starts now. Everything's all tied up. Hit enough balls. It's not raining.
Bounce, bounce! Go, go!
I think Lauren did the Viking rate.
15 love.
Yes, she did.
oof.
15 all.
So good! So good!
Seen that how many times today?
30
Yeah, that's a
15.
newfound spot on the court for her to hit the overhead to the deuce side on that singles line.
I would keep that one in my arsenal if I were on her.
I got yours, it's good. I go. Yours. I go.
Really understands how to build a point and how to open up the court with the placement her loves. She doesn't get rushed, she doesn't panic, doesn't try to do too much.
Come on!
30 all.
It's that plain, simple shot, right, that Zabori needs to just come up with. She doesn't need to hit that cut at that point. She's off the net.
You got me! Vamos!
Almost. Good drop shot from Hanisch. Right on top of the
40
net.
30. Game Hanisch Sabori, 1 love, final set.
A little bit of a momentum shift. See, so, you know, it's really Zabori who, if she can cut down on those unforced errors,
It's really been the story of the match, and Cruz and Nicolescu look a little deflated right now.
Well, it's fine.
They were up 3-1 in that tiebreaker. There was that controversial call, and they look a little down.
That's good. I'm good. Yeah.
But both those guys, man, are fighters, as we know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they won't give up.
Come on.
15 love.
Here.
But the wind has picked up again, Laura.
It's not what we want to see.
No, it's really tough.
No, come on. Out. Yes.
Yes.
Here.
30 love.
No, here. Here.
I love go through the whole range, and yep, that's the one I like.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I got it.
Nice lob. What a lob.
30-15.
Fabulous love down the line, deep.
Wait. Here. Come on. No, come on.
Big serve by
40-15.
Nicolescu.
Here. You. You, that's good.
Yeah, that's just too
Game
good.
Cruz Nicolescu.
Cruz
1
is
all.
hitting
Final
that
set.
shot from outside the service box, cross court deep. You gotta let it hit the back screen, but then it's just dying on the side screen.
There are other women in the game with good rollers, but who can do it even remotely as well as Gabby Nicolescu from out of the service box.
Yeah.
Come.
15 love.
There was a better pace overhead by Sabori from deep in the court.
15 all.
Come on.
15-30.
Let's go.
Sabori picked up the ball, walked it back, take a minute, shake it off.
Yes.
Oh,
You.
what a return by Nicolescu.
You.
All. 30 all.
Yes. Vamos.
40-30.
Got that edgy feeling again,
Yeah.
right? There was a little bit of momentum on both sides, and it got, it's just this nip and tuck. I mean,
They lead 2-1. Final
it
set.
is an edgy feeling that I'm getting from both teams.
Yeah, I think I'm good right now. Yes. I guess if I get to that point, I'll tell him. Should I tell him? Ladies. Ladies, just so you know, this final set is no tiebreaker. We play it out fully. Game.
Yep, we just heard umpire
Did you guys hear that?
Lisa Rudlove. Third set in
you
the
guys hear
national
that?
championships. They
Okay.
played out.
Means we could be here all night, Jerry.
1, 2.
I think that happened actually. The last time I remember that in the final was in Pittsburgh. Our friend Sutazian, I believe.
That was many,
that
many years
match.
ago.
I can remember that far back.
Love 30.
Liz Cruz has a very solid routine going into her serve. She doesn't normally do back-to-back faults. Kept that
15,
overhead
30.
low on the screen. You saw Zabori struggling there, the ball underneath the snowboard there. Oh, wow.
Another roller winner.
And again, the net positioning of Cruz Nicolescu, I mean, they shut down those 2/3 of the court. They made Zabori go for the low percentage shot, and she made it. So that's just too good.
Game Hanish Sabori, they lead 3-1. Final set.
Big moment here for Cruz Nicolescu. They got to get themselves back in a winning position here.
See, I like that lob from Cruz where she's getting Zabori to go back a little bit and left behind Harnish. Oh,
Wide.
Just missed it wide.
Love 15.
the aggressive play from Nicolescu.
Really good deep slash.
15 all.
Really the only shot Hanish has had trouble with this match is she's missed a bunch of forehands.
15-30.
Yeah, I think sometimes she gets caught between thinking she has to do more than
Yeah, and she
what's
doesn't
needed.
commit to it. She doesn't commit to it.
She's not the point ender on her team off the deck. Oh! Nicolescu was right there.
15-40.
Zabori would really like that one back.
Well done. And see, that was all set up by Liz Cruz's lob again.
Final set.
She puts it over Harnish's shoulder, her right shoulder, and Zabori is taking it. She's coming back into her left, and more of a function of Harnish is up tight, and
Gabby.
then that ball goes into the middle of the court.
Ball, ladies.
Nicolescu's there. They don't have time to shift to the 2/3, and so the middle's open, and they catch Harnish with a forehand volley reach. But it's all coming from Liz Cruz's well-placed lob, and she's done it time and time again. So how to counter that is Harnish has got to step back off the net a little bit and take that overhead.
Please, please.
That's the first sort of miscommunication we've seen on the lobs.
15.
Here. Yeah. Come on.
Gotta aim for their right armpit when you're up that close and you've taken 2-3 drives in a row against a team who volleys so well and really shuts down the high percentage areas. Take that shot,
15 off.
aim higher, make your opponent's hands have to go up.
I got it.
Meal.
You.
Wow, that is a fabulous shot. You got the combination of Liz Cruz's overhead that's got a little, the slice on it. Nicolescu's roller.
Come on.
30-15.
That's a smart shot. They went straight at her, having to get out of her own way and then move.
Here.
Harnish, that's
I don't think we've commented enough that Florentina Harnish is moving extremely well for someone who's very, very pregnant.
yeah, she is.
Moving well for anyone.
Yeah, like that.
Yes.
And it's that heavy spin of Zabori's overhead that
30
gets the error. So hard to hit that block lob unless your weight is going forward to keep that ball in the court. And it's going to jump off your paddle and go left, so you've really got to aim further to the right than you normally would.
What? 30-40.
Here.
Break point for 4-2.
Let's go.
Oh, good move by Sabori, but she got away with it.
Sabori, they lead 4-2.
Yeah,
Nicolescu
Nicolescu doesn't
had-
lose a lot of those exchanges. She doesn't, but
If she had been one step
Yeah,
closer,
yeah.
that ball would have gone back behind her.
that really adds a whole Cruz Nicolescu.
That's a tough serve to receive at this point.
15
All
all.
right, they got one back.
15 all. 4-2.
She's rushing. Take a moment.
15-30.
Nicolescu is just rocking, waiting for that ball to come in. Phenomenal serve and an unbelievable backhand
30 all.
volley cut off by Zabori.
An unbelievable return, a good serve, a great return. It was
Yeah.
all very
Well,
quick.
I expected Nicolescu to just rifle that return. She just, you can feel her
Not
energy
disappoint you.
again. No, look at her presence on the court. It's just so powerful. She's just always there. Whether she's hitting the ball or not, you're just so aware.
You. Yes. Now, come on.
30-40.
Well played by Cruz Nicolescu.
Yes, come on.
She caught
Game
Zabori
Cruz
going.
Nicolescu. Hanish Zabori lead 4-3. Final set. Through. The
Honey
heaters.
did a good job getting the pace back on her serve, but right, Nicolescu leaning to the left and down the line was open. She saw it. Got Zabori with the reaching error.
And that's what we say, Jerry, with people like Zabori and Nicolescu who like to move at the net. You got to hit that ball down the line, keep them honest, and often you'll get the error because they have to reach back. Good off-pace
Left 15.
drive by Zabori.
Another down the line.
You.
Oh,
Hanish was there before Nicolescu finished her overhead, her roller. She just ran forward.
she did.
So smart.
As if you wait too long, it's gone. You can't catch up with it.
Nope, the ball's faster than you.
15
She
all.
knows, Hanish knows Zabori's got her covered in the neck, so smart move is you go up the side, your partner will take it behind. You can't hesitate, you can't second guess, you just have to go. And you know Nicolescu loves to go into that deuce side with that shot. Hanish has lobbed both the last returner serves.
You. Come on. I go. You.
15-30.
Oh. Good composure by Cruz there. Didn't try to do too much with that.
30 all.
Really well done by both players.
Yeah, nice touch by Zabori. Thought she was going to rip it, and she changed the pace.
I got it. Come on! Good try. I like it. I know.
40-30.
Good support by Hanish. Laura, I'm wondering why Hanish is lobbing her returner serve.
Point for 4-all.
Right? Taking the pressure off Cruz coming into net. Gotta watch the speed of that overhead. Cruz will, Nicolescu will drive that ball off the back screen.
Game, Cruz, Nicolescu, 4-all. Final set.
Seems fitting that we're at 4-all.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can feel when Zabori does not have her feet set under her before she takes that swing.
I got it.
You need to be ground, from the ground up. You need to be stable with your legs. And when she's moving, it's really hard to get that bite on the ball. That's the one where she's losing control of it. Good job by Nicolescu. She's really showing you how to handle that spin overhead. When she's blocking it, she's going forward on a 45-degree angle.
And you saw in that one, she got Zabori pushed back just far enough that one accurately into the deuce
Last
court.
30.
Gotta take a moment here.
Oh, that is not the ball you want to give to Gabby Nicolescu. Her eyes got wide.
I think her feet almost came off the ground. That's better. See how she stepped into it.
Yes, it was out. 30-all.
Liz Cruz, let's go. She's the north on the compass for that team. Same thing, it's all about those legs being set. Just great lobbing by Cruz and Nicolescu. Look how far back they're getting out of the service box on every single ball that they have to hit. Just negating their ability to spin that ball in there.
Help me! Thank you, Anna.
You see Nicolescu looking to come over, looking for a forehand. Might be the longest point of the match, Lauren.
They earned that point.
Deuce.
Yeah, really good placement and depth lobs from Cruz and Nicolescu. I mean, they made Harnish Zabori have to hit a lot of tough overheads from deep in the court.
Advantage Nicolescu.
We got this. Sorry, partner. Let's go. It's good. I go. I'm back.
Oh, nice spot by Nicolescu.
And what a
Wow.
get by Zabori.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be some between the legs there.
Oh my! Whew. See how early Zabori set her paddle and just waited, hit her spot. Wow! What? I mean, she could have gone anywhere with that shot. She was so early. Also, I was going to just comment. Zabori's done a great job of when she's serving ad out of just hitting a huge serve.
Every serve. Look at that, Jerry. You made her miss, but
Advantage Nicolescu.
now she'll be good because it's in the ad court.
All right, thank you. Really, she has
Yeah.
like that. It's like she's. Oh. Nice wheels by Liz Cruz. That was a little too close for comfort. I'm glad she ran it down. All right. Who's going to be brave?
They're all being brave, you ask
They-
me. This has been.
Advantage Nicolescu.
I tell you, Zabori's testing my theory.
Do tell.
I mean, you know, she loses that deuce point and then just comes up with a great serve on the ad side. Like she's fearless on that serve. Nicolescu just coming at you like a freight train. Oh my God, 2 let cords. Oh, wow. Oh my God, what a point.
We should get a replay of that.
Now we got some really showcasing some really talented players here. This is fabulous. God, 4-all the third set deuce. National finals. It doesn't get any better than this. So happy for these guys. Nicolescu is just dying to get a paddle on that. She's just dying.
Advantage Zabori.
Oh, it's
That's
good.
when she said, I'm going to hit this one wherever it goes. And boy, did she do a good job with it. That was deep in the court.
And she was going backwards,
Yeah.
right? That was not a gift. That's that lob again, Lauren. See whether Cruz gets to pull her to the left, and it's trouble.
Advantage
Harnish has got to
Nicolescu.
take that. Cruz lobbing on a dime. That is such a fabulous setup shot. Gotta watch the speed that you're giving the ball to Nicolescu. She is dialed and ready to attack.
Look at her creeping over
Yeah,
Nicolescu.
yeah, they've got to watch the speed of play.
Oh gosh. It's like Zabori has some sort of otherworldly points.
Gets him in trouble, but Cruz has just found the spot. Now she's got them chasing.
That was too good.
It's a short
Advantage
lob,
Zabori.
so she can do more damage.
See what happens now that Zabori has a game point again on her own paddle. It's been a while.
Is it gone? New ball, ladies.
Oh, they lost the ball.
Take one. Take one. Take it. Let's go.
Advantage Zabori.
I go. Yours.
Ball just took off. That was a
Team
huge
Hadash
hold,
Zabori.
Lauren.
They lead 5-4.
What a game.
Final set.
Yeah,
What a game.
yeah, that's probably the game of the tournament so far that we've seen. I mean, longest points in there, and just really
Do it.
both teams hitting smart shots. I mean,
one.
playing with just
Thanks.
such controlled
I need
aggression.
more
You know,
balls,
it's
but
really
I got
taking the
one
shots
more.
when they can. They're not backing down.
I'm good now.
I'll go grab one.
Now Nicolescu serving to stay in this thing.
They're so impressed by these guys. All fighting hard. You can hear a little bit of the crowd cheering them on. See that ball starting to hydroplane again.
Love 15.
Here. I got it.
Me.
I got it.
Oh, nice cover by Zabori.
Come on!
Oh, and she finds the nick.
15-0.
Here. Sorry.
30-15.
Well placed overhead by Cruz there. Wrong footed her.
So good!
Nice close.
30-0.
Here.
You think Hanish lobs this return, Jerry?
I think she should drive it.
I think she should.
And so I guess it all depends if that's hydroplaning. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
That was the only thing I could think of was that the ball was just sliding and she couldn't get a hold of it.
Got it. You got it? Me? Yes.
One.
Ah, got it.
Nope.
40-30.
So tempting to put that ball there after she's been very successful, but tough angle to make. Very little court to work with.
I got it.
That was
Game Cruz
Effective
Nicolescu,
overhead.
5-all.
5-all and no tie break, Lauren. Gotta win by 2.
Come on! I like it. Go!
Love 15.
A good idea, just you gotta be right on the net, and I bet that ball is heavy and wet.
Yes!
Love 30.
Come on, come on.
Big opportunity for Cruz Nicolescu here.
You!
What a lob.
You! You! You got it! Got it!
Oh, what a grab.
Tremendous.
Love 40.
Cruz held her ground there. She was square. Had her paddle up the backhand position. She was ready for that ball. Look at the pressure. Liz Cruz
Yeah.
moving up to the service line. Putting
Yeah, let's go. What's that?
That's not good.
No, it was out. I think it was out.
15-40.
every overhead. Zabori Harnish has had to be out of the service box. Such great lobbing by Cruz and Nicolescu. Stopping Zabori overhead, the biting overhead, by keeping her so far back. They're testing her patience because you know that she wants to go for that big one, and she's doing a good job. She's Zabori's doing a good job of not going for too much when she's that deep in the court.
That one was shorter, and she
That's it.
got all the way around it.
Yeah. And it's always like, you know that action when you sidestep in, when you're skipping a stone across the pond. That kind of feeling is what you need to have to go into those short balls to finish them off. And if those legs aren't there, you have to just place it back in the court. Deuce, 5-all. Good eye.
Good comeback in this game for Harnish Zabori.
Yeah, Harnish has done a good job in that early fault of getting back in here.
Nope.
Game Hanish Sabori. They lead 6-5 final set.
It's a right idea by Nicolescu to go down the line because you know Zavori would be moving to look to cut it off, but just missed it long.
And now Liz Cruz is the one who has to serve to try to stay in this match.
Fun match, Lauren.
Right here. White, I got it.
There's just really been nothing separating these two teams, as you can see by the score.
And it's almost 9 o'clock,
Yeah.
right? Great composure by both teams, both aware of the moment. Looks like Zabori's put her sock back on her hand, keep her grip dry.
What a shot.
Nice rip. John Scott, our producer, just told me that the temperature has dropped. It's down in the 40s and the rain has started to pick up. So Zabori's putting her hand and then it's attack the grips.
Amazing. Great hand.
Big
Come
move.
on. Yep.
2 points from the match.
Love 30. Nice drive by Liz Cruz.
15-30.
Hi. Come on.
Great spot.
Got us. Go, close. Yours is good. Let's go. Yours. Let's go. Vamos!
Yikes. That ball took off.
15-40.
2 match points. Well, it was a good camera change. We just saw how fast that ball jumped away from Harnish. Can we go back up to the top camera?
Come back.
Harnish had already gone.
She's made it twice, but it's really tough, especially on match point. Roll that over the high part of the net inside out. Okay, 2 match points are gone.
It's tough to make that volley. I mean, she's trying to make something happen, but that ball is below the level of the net. It's tough to be moving forward and volleying up and keep it in. So, Cruz, Nicolescu. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right.
Sorry.
She okay?
Use.
Can I take one, okay? Can I take it?
Just taking one.
One more, please. Yeah. Ready? Yeah.
Use.
Okay.
Hang on. Hang on.
She's forcing it now.
Advantage Cruz.
Below the level of the net. You just got to let it get through. Let it go through. Easier said than done at this point.
Yeah.
You got it. So good.
Deuce.
It's that extra step, you know, like if she was a little bit closer to the net, the ball would be high, she could take it. And like there, she just kind of made herself go. That was not an easy shot to make.
Go.
Up, floor.
Advantage Cruz.
Going with Australian.
Hello?
That was a quick serve from Cruz.
She's done a good job this game, staying
Yes.
settled on her serves and hitting them deep. She rushed that one a little bit.
Yep.
Yes, go. Come on.
Third match point.
Advantage Zabori.
I like that Nicolescu's going back to her and just take a moment. Cruz has got a very deliberate routine on her serve.
Let's go.
Smart play by Nicolescu. Smart to go.
Deuce.
It looked so open and then it wasn't. Oh.
Come on. Yeah, go.
Advantage Zabori.
If I'm Zabori, I just hit this one hard.
Would you?
Yep. Didn't.
Here.
Oh, that is just such a great overhead by Nicolescu from like 4 feet behind the service line going cross court.
I was thinking
Rifles it.
what a great lob it was, but then the overhead was the
It
roller.
was a great lob, and man, she hit that overhead like within a foot of the baseline. Talk about being in the hunt. Woof.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Yeah.
Advantage Zabori.
Connie's hitting her returner serve, putting the pressure on the server. Match point number
4 or 5.
Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
Wow. What a match.
Punish Zabori. 3-6, 7-6, 7-5.
Wow, what a match, Lauren. Well, so Cruz Nicolescu, you know, got the first set 6-3, and you know they really were dialed in. Zabori tightened up on her unforced errors. Really, I mean that was what the difference was for me. And I mean she was making those loose errors on the overheads, and then she kind of found her range and just balanced in. And but still, it was a little bit of a roller coaster ride. Both teams just didn't back down. There was not much in it. But I think the athleticism of Zabori, Harnish was the north on the compass. And, you know, again, I don't think we spoke about enough what an unbelievable achievement it is for her. 5 months pregnant and playing.
First APTA champion that pregnant.
Oh,
I
yeah?
didn't actually go down I'm thinking through my head, and I'm pretty sure.
And
6
kudos
months.
to
6 months.
yeah, I think it's due in July. Kudos to Cruz and Nicolescu, who, they started out the season a little bit rusty and worked their way into playing shape. And they are 3-time national champions, 2 times together. They know what it feels like. They know what it takes to get it done, and they were right there. That could have gone either way.
Just pointed out to me, each team won the same number of games. I mean, there was nothing separating them.
Yeah, no, definitely. Well, listen, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go to commercial, but we're going to come right back with the presentation ceremony, and we'll hear from our champions and finalists.
Success is all about how a team connects.
Yeah, that's how you keep the ball moving.
Connect with the experts at Investors Bank. For over 90 years, our team has been building relationships and putting clients first with customized banking solutions that give businesses the confidence they need to move forward.
Oh, I still got it.
No, you don't.
Great job. Hey, good stuff to you. Patty, good job. Yeah, a lot of fun. You guys look great out there. How long have you been playing?
Who, me? Oh, I've been playing my whole life. How about you?
Wow, I only started playing when I retired.
Someone say retired?
Looking good out there, Eli.
Thank you.
Okay, so looks like we're setting up, getting ready for the on-court presentation. And just before they start the ceremony, I just want a huge shout out to the Nationals Tournament Committee. Greg Morgan, Patty Hogan, Drew Bodrick. Oh, looks like they've started. Yep, go down to the court.
About greatness to the Canoe Brook Country Club, every one of their employees, Albert, Kenny, all these guys, and Montclair Golf Club stepped up to the plate big time for our committee, and they were such gracious hosts throughout the weekend. I just wanted to thank them for that. Amazing play. Congratulations, everybody.
Just want to thank all the volunteers from Jersey Paddle and beyond. And as a tournament director, a special thank you to all the players, especially all these women, for being flexible with scheduling and where we're playing, when we're playing, and dealing with this weather. It was awesome to watch. Great match from all you guys. Thanks.
All right, I wanted to thank the tournament committee, Patty, Greg, Drew, for stepping up and taking over nationals when Massachusetts couldn't do it. Thank you guys so much. Canoe Brook, amazing job. Tournament directors, thank you, everybody. I want to thank our national sponsors, Viking, of course, Fusion, Upswing Health, My Paddle, and our local sponsors, Celebrity Motor Car, Investors Bank, the Ford Athletic Club, Elm City Communications, and Riley Green Mountain. Thank you all for making this tournament happen. And now, first, our finalists, Liz Cruz, Gabby Nicolescu. Thank you for coming back and making this season so great for women's paddle. You guys were awesome. Yes, absolutely. I think we saved the best match of the entire season for the very end. Thank you, guys. Just a quick word.
No, thank you, guys. And I want to congratulate Florentina and Anna. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
I wanna congratulate Florentina and Anna because they played great and good job. I mean, I admire you. You play with, 5 months, 6 months.
It wasn't fair. 3-on-2 is not.
So you did great, and the whole season you did amazing. Good job. And I wanna congratulate my partner. I mean, we didn't start strong this season, but then at the end, we kind of started feeling it. Maybe it wasn't enough today, but at least we gave everything, and I'm happy with it.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Canoe Brook, for a great nationals. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, but there you are here, and it was a pleasure playing. A little disappointed on the result, but our opponents were amazing, and they deserve all the wins. Congrats on the baby, and thank you for playing with me, boss. Hopefully we can do this again next year where we're close. So, thank you, Drew, and the organization. Thank you, our CFO. It was a pleasure being here, and I hope to do this again next year.
Thank you, guys. One last thank you to Lisa Rudloff, our umpire tonight, and to all of our umpires for this weekend for braving the elements. Thank you very much. And now our champions, the national champions for 2021, Ana Maria Zabori and Florentina Hanisch. Congratulations. Please say a few words.
No, I'm not. First, I would like to congratulate Liz and Gabby. I have a love-hate relationship with them because they're amazing on the court, and it's great for the sport, and we love that, but not on the other side of the net. It's always hard playing them. I feel like we're getting ready for the marathon. I bring everything I have with me. You're great champions. You already have how many? 3? Yeah, you have to slow down a little bit. So thank you for making it a little bit more interesting, and I'm sure you're going to be here again, of course. But I would like to thank APTA and everything you guys are doing. We went from not knowing if we're going to have a season for you being able to pull off, have Grand Prix, do everything for us to be able to play. That was definitely the highlight of the last year. And switching from Boston to New Jersey, you guys are awesome. This was a great organization. I can't believe you got it done in such a short time. And of course, I would like to thank my 2 partners. It's a pleasure to play with Florentina. It's a great journey. We agree we love to play with each other, win or lose. I'm learning a lot from her now, even about other things. But thank you. You're a great champion. Number 2 for you for the nationals. Definitely, hopefully not the last one. So thanks for playing with me and for being on this journey with me. Thank you.
Yes, please. I have a lot to say. First, I want to start saying thank you to APTA. I'm sure it wasn't easy to pull this off. I remember some of you asking, what do you guys think? How about if we do in August? I was like, yes. How about if we do in March? Yes, I just do it. So I'm so happy you guys could pull it off. This was amazing. Thank you so much to Jerry, our coach, who helped us so much to prepare for this. And of course, Liz and Gabby, you guys are unbelievable. I'm sorry we got so, come on. It's just you guys were crushing us. We didn't know what to do.
We learned that from Liz.
Well, no, I don't think so. You guys were just amazing. We didn't know what else to do, so we just got to pump ourselves up. Lisa, amazing job. It's not easy. I know women's paddle can be very intense sometimes on both sides of the court. Thank you for being awesome. Anna, I can't say how much fun I have playing with you. I remember Martin and I were talking about having babies, and then I practiced with Anna once. He was like, do you want to play together? Yes. And then I came home, I was like, Martin, we cannot have babies right now. Anna and I are going to play nationals together, and we're going to win this. And he's like, what? This is more important than babies? I was like, we can do it a little later. But I have so much fun playing with you. You are amazing. Thank you for always being supportive. I don't have words to say how much fun I have with you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you so
much. And one last thank you to our live stream crew, Jerry Vian, Damian Johnson, all of the commentators for everything you did all weekend. You guys were amazing. This was a long weekend. So many courts being streamed. Congratulations to this year's 2021 national champions, Anna Maria Zabori, Florentina Hanisch.
Great speeches, a lot of thank yous to a lot of well-deserved thank yous to all the crew again. I would also like to add my thanks, a very special, huge shout out to the whole live streaming team, all the commentators, you, Lauren, Mark Fishel, Brad Easterbrook, Patty Hogan, Mark Ennis, Jeff Morneau. I mean, it was a challenge of a season that we had, splitting and learning how to do this remotely, but we were thrilled to be able to live stream, and especially when you have a finish like that, a final like that, which is just showcasing women's paddle. I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this sport as I am today, and being able to pull this out with all the logistical maneuvers. But a lot of good help. Our streaming crews from ENET, John Scott, Bill Carpenter, Ed Noyes, Jeff Kepley, the ProFlight team who came in and allowed us to stream more matches because the crowds just couldn't be here due to COVID. So Ben and Evan Morgan, and of course Jackie Cameron, our APTA tour director, who handled all the logistics and the moving pieces throughout the year, and Ann Waldron, who helped me keep track of everything and did the live reporting so we could keep everybody up to date with the scores. Marshall Chapin, head of the umpires, who coordinated. We added more tournaments, and he was able to get regional umpires for every tournament. Mike Kaminsky headed this up for the Nationals. And just a huge part for, again, the APTA. You don't see a lot of the behind-the-scenes work that gets done by Isabel Cobain, Nindy Pike, Debbie Scully, Jill Mark, and Amin Kaduri. You saw our CEO down there on the court. Executive Director Ann Sheedy, which I didn't see out there today, although she could have been in a raincoat and a hat. No, I would have been able to find her. And Tiernan Kavanagh, president of the APTA board. It has been a monumental effort by all these people to pull this off, and it's just been a tough season, but we've made it through, and we look forward to easier times next year. Lauren, thanks for doing the match with me. It was definitely a fun one to finish our day.
It was, Jerry. It'll take us through till we get to watch some more paddle next year.
Yep, congratulations to the men's champions, Johan Durant and Stephen Mitchell, who won earlier, defeating Sven Boris and Mick Odora, and Liz Cruz and Gabby Nicolescu. I know they'll be back at the drawing board, ready to go for next season. Congratulations to Flor Hanisch and Anna Maria Zabori. And that is a wrap from Canoe Brook Country Club. Well done, everybody.
Thanks, Jerry.